From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the New York Giants. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Quick throw, and it's caught by Gallup. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Gallup now on the end around. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first, thanks to a flashy little spin move. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board. They're able to avoid that 3 and out. Throwing, Jones. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards there on a Washington first.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Now Jones. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 22-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On first down, this is McCaffrey. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through them.
From the 17, Jones. Buying time to his left. This will be caught just inside the 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Operating from the gun, Jones. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be a third and about 13.
But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game.
Touchdown! Tyler Higbee, his second touchdown on the season. And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Santos with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Commanders 7, Giants nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here we go.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. Puts it on the carpet, it's out. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Partner, on my spot sheets, I highlighted turnover margin because we remember they turned it over 4 times last week. So another one here in the first quarter. This isn't the way they want to go.
No, not even close, and it's not something they even imagine because the amount of time that we know they spend in practice talking about what they need to get done, working on it, showing them how to take care of the football, and emphasizing what it means in terms of winning, they got to just be puzzled right now that they're not taking care of the ball better.
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Trying a little razzle-dazzle on 3rd and short.
Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
A gain of 14. And the Commanders first down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Jones looking to change the play.
Jones to throw on 2nd down. And his pass incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. 3 yards on the keeper, and it's 4th down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And the first play will be a field goal try from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away, no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
Trying to build on that opening drive touchdown, but the drive stalls out. And then you get the missed field goal here, so they wind up with nothing to show from drive number 2.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And there's so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Inside give to Elliott. And he loses the football a second time.
And it's Washington that scoops it out.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44.
After those first 2 drives, I think there's a head coach who's going to be calling for CSI. They're going to want some forensics on this. What is going on with this ball club? Unable to hold on to the football and take care of it.
Yeah, 2 straight fumbles for them to start out.
Yeah, you would think that this team would come in ready to go. But sometimes just mentally not prepared, and it shows up in these types of plays.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Jones. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Up the gut, McCaffrey.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Here's Jones, looking to throw on 2nd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now Jones to throw on 3rd down. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Jones keeping it on the sneak. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
Mac Jones
with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game.
And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Commanders 14, Giants nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. Jamal Agnew. And how about that return? As he's all the way inside the 20-yard line.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Bond looks to throw.
This is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
Chandler will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Here we go.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Hold straight. Hold straight.
Now they send a man in motion right.
Here's Chandler again. And this time he'll get down close to the goal line, but not quite in as he stopped at the 1-yard line.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Two minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Elliott will take this one in. Touchdown, New York.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Pushing his way through. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
2nd down and 8. Now we've got whistles here before the snap, and I believe this is going to be on Washington.
false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Looking to throw. Jones. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. From the 29, Jones escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Back to throw. Jones. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Tyler Higbee. As the first half is winding down. And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Santos with the extra point, and it's now 21-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Mond looks to throw on first down. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Duron Harmon. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this from 34. Santos' kick is up and through, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7.
Well, Charles, I think you'd have to call that a win for the defense after the turnover already in field goal range, and they had to settle for 3.
Yeah, being the beautiful part is you start so close to the end zone that your thought process on offense has to loosen up a little bit because you're thinking to yourself, you're almost guaranteed 3. Let's take some good shots at the end zone and try and turn it into 6.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
On 1st and 10, here's Mon. This short throw caught by Goddard.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down.
Here's Mon. That's complete to Chandler on the check down.
Touchdown, Giants!
Ty Chandler,
32 yards.
and the Giants get a bit closer.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that. Again, they've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Jones now to throw on 2nd down. Flush to his right.
Looking for the out route, and he's got it. It's complete to McCaffrey.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
It's a pickup of 12 and a Commander's first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory.
54 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down.
Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10.
Throwing again, Jones. Got a man, it's Higbee, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 19. That one goes for 24 yards.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Back to the ground attack here, it's McCaffrey. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. And this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Second and goal from inside the 5. McCaffrey is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Now the point after try for Santos. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Commanders 31, Giants 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Second down, here's Mond again. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. He'll take it at the 42.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and a couple.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Quan Martin there on the tackle.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Giants force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result.
Now Mon.
And he coughs up the football near his own goal line.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they'll stop him at the 1-yard line, but small consolation there following the turnover.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. This is McCaffrey on the give.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Christian McCaffrey
with career touchdown number 75.
And the Commanders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is now 24.
Commanders 38, Giants 14. Carlos Santos set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Now a handoff to Chandler.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. And quickly they get to the line.
On 2nd down, Mon.
He finds his man complete. That's Chandler. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Mon going to throw it.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Washington on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far.
This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Giants 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. On 1st down, here's Mon. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a 1st down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout. and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Mon to the air on 1st and 10. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mon, that's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Boys, you got this.
From the gun, here's Mon. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, a pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
Let's get that touch.
4th down, 4th quarter, here's Mon. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And they work this out past the 25. 121 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Washington.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. There he goes, right side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Another big play here as they strike for 31.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them. But all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Washington first down.
So it's Washington getting the victory here, and maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see division games get decided by this much of a margin?
Yeah, they thumped them.
Yeah, they jumped all over them. And a division game is usually a touchdown or less because these two teams know each other better than most teams in the league. In this case, that didn't hold up. On the road, big margin, big victory. Oh, yeah, that flight home will be good.
So for Washington, their winning ways continue as they get